Hello everybody, my name is Jad. Welcome to another MLB 9 Innings 23 video, and in today's video we've got the usual stuff. We've got past combos, we've got some skill changes to go through. I mean, I say some, it's more like 60 skill changes to go through because we've been basically getting them for free from the WBC event. We got a lot of cool stuff to go through today. I got a brand new Diamond Prime from League Mode. Today's a pretty good day, and of course, as the title says, we as a club have achieved the magical, the never before dreamed of L1 that I didn't think I would ever be lucky enough to be a part of. But finally, our club has achieved L1 in the cycle, which is like, I never expected to win L1. Like, so, I mean, just from my, let me just get through this. I'll talk while I do the packs, so I'm not wasting too much time. So the way that I've always said this is that there's always 10 or 15 clubs that are good enough to win L1, and all that you can be as good as you want to be, but at some point you're just going to be good enough where no matter what happens you're going to win the games in front of you. But there still could be a team that is going to just get lucky and just pass you because that's just the way the game works. And as it turns out, like, we are a pretty good team, and I'm not trying to downplay like what we did and everything, but we definitely had some pretty favorable matchups down the final stretch, and we took advantage of them, and we ended up winning L1 because of it. So, I mean, we like I said, we were a club that was pretty good, and then we just got a little bit lucky at the end and ended up staving off another very good club. So, I mean, that's just the way it works, is that you got to put yourself in a position to win, and you've also got to be good enough to win, be in a position to win, and then also you have to RNG the right matchups. And that's always the way that club works. So, I mean, that's why I always say that, like, you can be a consistent like D1 or a D2 team, but just getting L1 is just pure luck on top of that. Like, as long as you're in that D1 competition consistently, then you're gonna be, always have a chance to win L1. And finally, it was our time, and we did it. We crushed it. So I'm very stoked about it. Very happy. Just for the record, I mean, I showed a couple people the L1 boxes. Not that great, if I'm not gonna be honest with you. I mean, like, the L1 boxes are essentially the same as the D1 boxes, but they offer you more ranked coins and more hit coins, which I'm going to be honest with you, like I've said this in the past video, if you're in D1 or if you're an L1 team, nobody wants to get ranked coins from that. I'm sorry. Like, if you're a D1 club, I'm going to bet that you've basically had your ranked training done for years at this point. Like, you do not need ranked coins. I'm not going to lie to you when I'm telling you that there are people that I know that have 100,000 ranked coins and that they don't know what to do with them. They cannot spend them as fast as they get them. Like me, myself, I have 37,000 ranked coins. I have nothing to spend them on because every week I buy the skill changes, I buy the PSET when I can, and despite this, I still profit on ranked coins every single week. So, I mean, there's just nothing for me to buy them on. There's nothing for me to spend them on anymore. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's got to be the most frustrating reward that I can imagine, and I wish that it was not the case. For the record, for anybody who's curious, I ended up getting 5 PSETs from this week's ranked box. So, honestly, pretty good. I mean, I wonder if I can go in the club and show you guys the L1 ranked box right now. I wonder if I can. I actually don't know. We've had some shuffling around here. Oops, not that one. I gotta go in a club battle. So let's see what we're doing. We renamed our club because we had an exodus, and so we're starting with a new rebranding. Let's see what I got here. We already have the flag. It's like not even like 2.5 minutes. So this is the L1 box for anybody who is curious about it. So there's one legend skill change ticket, and then there's some greens, some double greens, a single blue, and you can see here, which is the nonsense, there's 700 hit coins and 700 ranked coins, a PSCT, Team Select Diamond Pack. Like, who wants a Team Select Diamond Pack? You're a D1 or an L1 team. I'm sorry, a Team Select Diamond Pack doesn't help you. Like, there are 3 separate reward categories on this box that are useless to everybody, and it's stupid. Like, so how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. 6 people out of the 20. So 3 out of the 10. So 30% of the people get useless rewards from finishing number 1 in terms of club boxes. I wholeheartedly Disagree with that. I would prefer you just didn't do it at all. I don't know. Me personally, that's annoying. If you're telling me that I'm going to be the L1 club and I'm going to have a 30% chance of getting a reward that doesn't do anything for me, that's terrible. So, I don't know. I expected there to be a better L1 box than that, to be honest with you. I don't know what the prevailing thought was there. It just seems to me that if you're going to make a reward for being the top club, it shouldn't be a 1 in 3 chance of someone slapping you in the face. It's stupid. I'm just like, why would you do that? Yeah, the other rewards are cool, but I mean, I shouldn't have to basically spin a wheel or a roulette to see if I actually get rewarded for my club battle participation this week or not, which is essentially what they did. Anyway, I know a lot of people think the same way that I do. I think that needs to be updated. I love the feature. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the feature. I disagree with the fact that you have a 1 in 3 chance of basically getting kicked in the nuts after finishing L1. That just seems stupid to me. Whatever. Like, how is a team select diamond going to help you? You're an L1 club. Odds are your team is full of, like, unless you pull a legend out of it, like, that's not helping you. And what are the odds of that? Like, I've seen maybe, like, somebody said, oh, I can't wait for there was, like, a team, it was a Jays team. He's like, I really hope that they come out with, like a Jays legend so that way I can start using my team select packs. I'm like, dude, you have, like, such a small chance. I've seen maybe, like, a handful of people pull legends out of team select packs. I know it happens, but it's, like, it's so astronomically rare. Like, you pulling a team select legend is, like, that's like solar eclipse numbers. Like, you've got to be extremely lucky. I hope I get this Eugenio Suarez. No. I did, however, get a new Diamond Prime, though. I'll show you guys in a second. I got it from League Mode, like my last refresh this week before I started. Got a brand new Jacob deGrom. I already have the deGrom Gold Prime, so that I now have the I think. I don't know if there's another Mets Prime, but I have the Syndergaard Diamond, and I have the Jacob deGrom Prime now. Amazing. So let's see. I also want to pull my Prime player today for my event. So this is the final week of the event, so I do want to go pull that. Let's go do that now before I forget, because I know I'm going to forget later, and I want to do this now. So I've already selected everything. I already got my PSET this month, so I'm not buying any of the other things. Nothing really entertains me. So I've got a Yankee Prime. I chose Silver, and I'm gonna go for pitchers. So no matter what I do here, it does not solve my issue. I don't, hold on. I want to see. Is Aaron Hicks considered a right fielder? No, I could pull Judge if I choose right field. That's what it is. So I'm gonna pull pitcher, because my problem is I want both the Severino Prime and I want the Aaron Hicks Prime. But the problem is in both situations I have a double dupe chance. So let me go up to this real quick. I did not click on titles, sir. I clicked on the lineup by accident. I meant to go to collection. But my problem here is that if I go to Prime in the team list, as you can see here, I want Aaron Hicks as a center field card. But the problem is that if I choose center field, I can also pull Granderson. So my other problem is here if I go to pitcher, my problem is that if I try to go Severino for starting pitcher, I could also pull a Min Wong. So I'm kind of in both situations. I'm not really happy in either situation, but I'd much rather have the Severino Prime than having the Aaron Hicks Prime, because honestly, I don't want to look at the Aaron Hicks Prime. I don't want to see it. So I want the Severino Prime because I love the Prime art. So we're going to go pitcher here, and we're going to see what we get here. Starting pitcher. So let's see what we get. New York Prime, Silver, starting pitcher, yes. All right, let's see what we got. I'm hoping it's Severino. Yeah, I got the Severino. Woo! Let's go, baby. That's such a cool Prime art, dude. I love this. Oh, man. I love this card. I wish Severino could just stay healthy, dude. Like, ever since watching him in 2017, I'm like, man, this guy is legit. I want this guy to be, like, our future ace, and unfortunately, it just hasn't really. He's just kept getting injured, unfortunately, and it's just been unfortunate to watch. So, I'm hopeful that after he's on the injury list, he's going to be on the injury list right now, as far as I'm concerned. Like, a couple days ago, he was put back on the injury list. I think it was a strained lat. So unfortunate. But the important news today was that Anthony Volpe is going to be on the Yankees. So I'm hopeful that we're going to get an Anthony Volpe sig. Oh man, dude, I'm so excited. I did not think the Yankees were going to bring up Anthony Volpe. I've been quietly hoping for the longest time that that was going to be the case, and finally they made the right decision and decided to bring him up after absolutely killing spring training. And for anybody out here who watches my channel frequently knows that now that I've pulled the Luis Severino Prime from the event, will now expect me to pull a Luis Severino Prime from one of these packs or from one of these combos. You know it. I know it. The game knows it. I'm just saying, just get ready, because much like the last time, I believe last year we pulled a DJ LeMahieu Prime from the event, and I think about like 5 packs later I pulled a DJ LeMahieu Prime from a pack, and I was just like, really? Are you serious? Like, that's a joke. But yeah, that's basically what I'm expecting to have happen. There's been a couple times where we've pulled the same Prime in the same video. Like, we've pulled 2... I can't remember who it was. It was the White Sox card. I pulled 2 of him. I pulled, was it 2 Parks or something like that? I pulled some Dodger Prime twice. I pulled the DJ LeMahieu Prime twice. It's just been like just a nightmare sometimes in terms of pulling primes. I just cannot believe. Sometimes my luck works in really strange ways, unfortunately. I'm just kind of hopeful that I can kind of dodge that this time. Nice cook, Carrasco. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love getting the diamonds. Alrighty then. So I've been, like I said this in the last video, I've been buying the SETs from the WBC event shop, and not gonna lie, the effort to buy them from the shop is so annoying because you have to scroll over. Like, maybe I can illustrate how difficult and how annoying this is. What did I get? Achievement? Open a player pack. Oh, free free ticket. Nice. I didn't even realize that was the thing. Free. That's my, what, 119th upgrade ticket? Like, not like I need it. I'm not gonna lie. But for anybody out there who needs them, I know people still need them a lot. And so, I mean, if you don't get them from League, 152, I lied. Sorry. I underestimated my collection of tickets I don't use. But I know people do need them, so that would be probably pretty good for you guys if you're farming a lot. What was I gonna do? I totally forgot what I was even talking about. I've lost my train of thought now. I don't remember what I was talking about. Totally can't remember now. I was talking about DJ LeMahieu and duplicate primes. And I'm going to pull a Luis Severino. Aaron Judge, 17. Dope card. Nestor Cortez, 22. Dope card. There's that Aaron Hicks. Oh, a diamond from a Team Select pack. That's super rare. Give me a legend. Who's Gossage? Gleyber Torres. Nice. Open up my gold pack. Oh, I wanted to show you guys how annoying it was to open the WBC event thing. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. So let me see if I can illustrate this real quickly. So you go to the WBC event, and you're like, okay, I want to spend my points now. Where do I go? All the way over here. And you buy the skill change ticket. And then what it does is after you buy it, it resets you all the way back over the left side again. So I had to do that 22 times today. And I'm just like, this is annoying. I wish that I didn't have to scroll all the way over. You know, it's just like one of those things that I just wish it wasn't so complicated for no reason. Anyway, I like to always complain here things, and I genuinely don't know that. Like, I promise you, I do have good things to say about the game. It's just that I think that this is a fundamental thing about humans is that the things that negatively affect you stick out more than the positives. Is that a Diamond Prime? No, it's not. I thought it was gonna be. I thought I saw the glow. Who is that? Gosuke Kato? I do not know who this person is. They had 1 hit and 7 at-bats in 8 games. I do not know who this person is. I genuinely do not know who they are. I'm sorry. I have no idea who they are. When did they ever play for the Mets? I actually do not know. If you're a fan of the Mets and you have this information, I would love to know, because I am legitimately lost. Take a swig of water real quick. Harold Castro. Man, I don't know, man. I would love to see. I feel like it's been a long time since we've seen a legend card. Is it just me? It's been a long, long time since we've seen a legend. And yeah, I know I don't necessarily buy the legend packs. Like, I don't buy the premium vintages. I mean, I don't buy the ultimate vintages, but I feel like it's been a long time since we've seen a legend card just coming from natural places. I feel like that we are due a legend, and I will say this until I'm blue in the face, that I think that they should absolutely not be so rare. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the one who's just unlucky. I see a lot of people get legends, and it's just like, I'm like, how? How do you get legends without buying premium vintage packs? It's like I can get SIGs no problem, but when it comes to legends, not so much. Insanity. I don't get it. Maybe if you could get legends from combos, maybe they'd be a little bit more common, but that just seems to me like that's kind of like an oversight. I feel like you should be able to get a legend from a combo. It should be very rare, but it should be about the same rate as a prime, in my opinion. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one who's unhinged. So I made a comment on the last video where I was talking about my WBC streak, and somebody pointed it out to me. They were just like, I don't think you're right. And I'm like, maybe I am, but I wanted to comment this. I already responded to them in the comment section, but I was talking about how I lost but didn't seem to lose the streak, where, as it turns out, it was more like I lost the streak, but the box did not show my overall streak. It showed my top streak, so that wasn't necessarily... I was clearly misled by this box, so unfortunate, but that's just, me being a moron and not looking into it too much. I'll take the Chris Bassett. So, it happens, I just wanted to apologize, and I was like, I had no idea that the game was trying to lie to me like that, and fortunately it all got cleared up in the end, and unfortunately I did end up losing my streak. I did not get the premium skill change tickets. Like, I could have lived without the SIG pack, like, that's a cool thing, but I really wanted the premium skill change tickets like the most, and unfortunately I came up one short, which is a real shame. Couldn't believe it. And I was winning that game too until the very end. Like, I was actually winning that game until I think Mexico came back to win. Oh no, was it Puerto Rico? I think it was Puerto Rico came back to win over Cuba, I think, or something like that. But I was winning that game too, because I was like, oh, Marcus Stroman's pitching, like that should be a pretty good matchup. Like, I believe that Marcus Stroman, when he pitched in the WBC for USA, did pretty well. I could see, like, I don't like Marcus Stroman, but I can see him pitching pretty well. And he did pitch pretty well. He was winning that game until Puerto Rico, I believe, came back at the end. Or no, I don't remember who was pitching for who. I'm sorry. I'm just shot at this point. But I know that I believed in that Marcus Stroman pick. And Marcus Stroman pitched pretty well. And unfortunately, it was just, the bullpen gave it up. And unfortunately, I lost the pick. So, it was, I remember, like, Arias got, like, beat up pretty early. I think it gave up like 3 runs in the first inning or something like that, but it was definitely like a pick that looked like it was going to work out for me, and then at the end it just kind of fell short. So it's unfortunate, but that's baseball, Susan. Sometimes you just don't win when you think you should, and that's just the way it works. Happens. The worst team in baseball still wins 60 games. So you're going to lose sometimes, and it just happens. See, we get out of the premium vintage pack. I believe I got a combo ready to go, but we will see. Not a legend. Where's my... I have no intermediate vintage and no basic vintage either, so that's really all. That's kind of a weak week, if you ask me, in terms of doing premium vintage packs. I got the Petrocelli. I believe that's the only one, I think, right? It's kind of hard to believe. Yeah, I've got the lighter for when I get the combo again. Yeah, I did get the park twice. That's what it was. Yeah, no, that's it for my premium vintages this week. That's a really shame. So let's go down here. I guess I might be using this on Volpe this year. I mean, see what we get. So let's go do our premium skill change tickets. We're going to be using them on Chad Green again. Seeing if we can get ourselves a bullpen pitcher here. Shut up, computer. Don't you ding at me. I'm busy. I'm making a video right now. Doing things. I feel like I've said this privately in Discord, but I believe that it has been a very long time since I've seen a regular PSET hit. I feel like it has been a very long time. I believe the last, so like for instance, if you guys remember from our previous videos, our only PSCT hits were from the Legends. So we've gone through a couple Legend skill changes without seeing a hit. So it's been a very long time since we've seen a Legend skill hit from a regular PSCT. I don't know if it's just me. It certainly feels like it's been a very long time. I feel like I've gotten kind of unlucky with these. Skill change times 5. Climbing back up the mileage board again. So I really need these skill changes to hit, man. I'm running out of time on my bullpen here. Like, they're getting beat up pretty well, and looks like we're gonna miss again for another week. So add up another 8 PSCT misses. Well, that's life when you're me. Pull all the SIGs, but can't pull any skills. Except for, like, Judge. That's basically the only player I've ever hit on in the universe. It's unfortunate. We are going to be changing Granderson, I believe. That skill set is just killing me right now. Like, this, I'm considering dropping him in the lineup because of how bad his skill set is right now. So we will just see. I'm actually getting so desperate in terms of doing PSCTs that I'm considering just using blues on the level 3 skills. Like, I know I want level 4 skills on the bottom, but I'm just getting so desperate for, like, my bullpen to stop losing 35 to 50 games per week that I'm just going to start blue ticketing the other ones and just eat the cost. Like, honestly, I don't even care at this point. It's been such a long grind to try to get pitching skills that I'm just losing my patience. It's just been, like, unlucky left and right. I feel like I should have more hits than I do. I feel like I've gone through a metric ton of skill change tickets for nothing. Just one of those things. It's like the rates are awful, and unfortunately you don't get what you want a couple times, and next thing you know, you're just kind of getting passed by everybody, and you've lost like all your chances to keep up, and it's just been like, I'm now behind the 8 ball, so nothing I can really do. Also, would like to pull at least a gold skill from one of these skill changes, please. Thank you. Man, bad skill changes today. Batting machine, okay, 3rd. Did I not collect the 5 skill changes from my inbox? I thought I had more than that. Oh well. Granderson, like, I already dropped him in the lineup. I already dropped Granderson in the lineup like another spot because Cano was out hitting him, so I decided to put Cano in front of him because he basically has better skills than Granderson does. Because Cano has the same skills, BI, SI, Spotlight, but Cano has Spotlight 4 and Granderson has Spotlight 2, so I just moved Cano in front of Granderson. So that's the way my lineup is right now. I'm considering dropping Granderson down even further, maybe to like 8 or 9, because I believe that Tino is doing pretty well too, so I'm considering moving him down a little further. We'll see how ranked goes this week, but that's definitely in the front of my mind. Spotlight reliable, don't like really reliable. BIU ace, that looked pretty good at the beginning. I'm like, oh, double golds maybe? Triple bronze. That's like the same skill set I just passed on. Batting machine, 5 tool, lefty crusher. Leg day, Slugger instinct. MBT batting machine, not really a fan of MBT. Still waiting for them to like rebalance MBT. Maybe like MBT just feels like it's way too slow. Like nobody wants to use MBT right now because it requires you to get on base. Maybe if like it actually helped you steal bases instead of just getting, you know, nerfed by mess. You know, maybe, I don't know. Wow, that ticket's bad. that looked pretty good, and it's like you read into it and you're like, that didn't really look so good after all. Slugger instinct. That's it. Give me more golds, baby. Slugger instinct. Almost good levels, but not good skills. I feel like full swing hitters is super like mid. Like in theory it sounds great, but I mean in practice it's just not great. Almost triple threes. BIU. I really want BIU on him. He hits BIU regularly. Charisma heavy spotlight. I used to have this skill set on him. Charisma spot, just kind of rough. I mean, I prefer to keep going on him. I don't think that's better than what he has now. I could do charisma, honestly. I could do charisma, barrel it up. I could probably do that. Maybe I'll regret passing on Spotlight, but I want him to be like really solid. And it's like I'm at the end of the day, he's gonna leave my lineup if we get a sig change in a month anyway. So maybe I'm just doing this for nothing. Who knows? Charisma. Really want Charisma BIU. Training Junkie, Slugger Instinct. Like, I've had Heavy Hitter on batters before, and Heavy Hitter does, like, almost nothing. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like Heavy Hitter just does nothing for me as a silver. Oh, man. Stop messaging me. I forgot to turn Discord on to, like, Do Not Disturb on my computer, but I put on Do Not Disturb on my phone, but I totally forgot to put on Do Not Disturb on my computer. Let me see if I can do that real quick, just so that way I don't get another tag in the middle of this. Charisma, Fossil Player, Table Setter. Table Setter is a skill I always say, and I always, like, harp on this, that I don't have any Table Setter batters. Like, I could do a Table Setter, probably. Ugh. Endurance 3, Pred 1, nope. Looks like it's going to be another fail of a day, everybody. But that's okay. Hopefully we'll be back with it next week. Hopefully with like another 60 skill changes, and we'll just be right back on it and do it again. Spotlight, MBT. Wow, that looked really good, but not quite good enough. Man, that looked actually pretty solid. So that's going to be it for me for today, you guys. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope that you guys have good luck with your packs and your pulls. Hopefully you've got some better PSET luck than I do. But with that being said, hopefully that changes in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video, next Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern, hopefully. And hope you guys have a good day, and be safe out there. Peace.